10 years after the first film, Giselle, Robert, and Morgan Phillip are living happily together with their baby Sofia. However, life in Manhattan is starting to drag on them, so Giselle plans to move the family to the suburban town of Monroeville. The moving brings poor first experiences for them. Their new house needs renovations. Robert has to commute to continue his job, and Morgan feels like an outcast at her new school. King Edward and Queen Nancy visit from Andalasia via a well from the house's backyard. As Sofia's godparents, they present her with a wish-granting wand. Giselle meets Malvina Monroe, the arrogant head of the town council, and learns that she is hosting a fairy tale-themed ball where Malvina's son Tyson is the ball's elected prince. To help Morgan fit in, Giselle tries to get her elected as the ball's princess but ends up unintentionally embarrassing her, resulting in a falling out between them. After consulting with her chipmunk friend Pip, Giselle decides to use the wand to wish her family's life to be a perfect fairy tale. By the next day, the town has transformed into a fantasy kingdom called Monroeville. Morgan is happy with their new life, and Robert believes himself to be a brave adventurer. Malvina is now the town's evil queen with magical powers. Giselle also discovers uncharacteristically haughty behavior and finds pleasure in mistreating Morgan. Realizing she is slowly turning into a wicked stepmother, she asks for help from the magic wand's instruction scroll. The scroll reveals Giselle's wish is using up Andalasia's magic to change the real world into a fairy tale and that it will become permanent after midnight. Malvina learns about the magic wand and enlists her two servants Rosaline and Ruby to steal it. However, the scroll tells her that the wand can only be used by a true Andalasian. Giselle realizes that without the wand, she will lose herself to her wicked side, so she convinces Morgan to save them before sending her to Andalasia through the well. There, Morgan learns that the kingdom's magic is transported to Monroeville through a vortex, and once the spell becomes permanent, Andalasia will be gone forever. Nancy and Edward suggest she use the magic of their memories to remind Giselle of her true self. Morgan lets the magic imbue itself onto her childhood drawing of their family tree with pictures of their shared memories, then heads back to the real world with Nancy. Now under the influence of her evil personality, Giselle challenges Malvina for the royal title of Monroeville. She sends Pip, who has been turned into a tabby cat, to steal back the wand while also sending Robert on an assumed futile search for Morgan. At the ball, Giselle and Malvina engage in a magic duel with the former easily overpowering the latter due to possessing the wand. Morgan and Nancy meet up with Robert and Tyson before rushing into the town hall to stop the duel. Morgan tosses her drawing to Giselle, who rips it, but the magic within brings the memories to life, restoring Giselle to normal. Not wanting the spell to be broken, Malvina takes Morgan hostage and demands the wand in exchange, which Giselle surrenders. As midnight approaches, everything from Andalasia begins to disappear, including Giselle herself. While Robert and Tyson head to the top of the clock tower to delay the final chime, Giselle tells Morgan that by being her daughter, she is a true Andalasian, therefore capable of using the wand. Morgan wishes she were home with her mother just as Malvina attempts to make the clock tower chime before it is destroyed. Morgan awakens in their house and finds everything normal again. Only she and Giselle are aware of the events, while everyone else believes it to be a dream. Giselle apologizes to Malvina for stepping over her plans and Malvina allows her to join the town council. Sometime later, Robert has started his own practice in Monroeville, Morgan and Tyson have started dating, and Nancy and Edward arrive for another visit to the Phillips in their now happy life.